Dotty hot. You, you flop. Poor puppy. Alright, things have grown a lot. A lot. Invasion of the Body Snatchers style over here. Into the walkway. Crazy squash. Lots of watermelons are growing. Last time I showed them, the last video I made, these were a lot smaller. The watermelons are being covered by the squash leaves. I'm thinking I might have to cut back some of these leaves. But we planted too much squash. But learning experience. I guess it's in fall when squash is ready to eat, so we need to let the stuff continue to grow. It's pretty big. I mean, it's getting large. It's going to get real big, I imagine, if we wait till fall. Pretty crazy. There's some more of it. God, squash, all these boxes. A lot of it. This is another squash plant. Actually, it's grown right into this one. That's why it's gone from this box all the way over to this box. Okay, that's crazy. Very nice. Oregano's coming in nice. I'm wondering if that's a weed or if that's one of the plants that grew. I need to ask Deborah, I'm not too sure. And the carrots really did need to be thinned out. I'm not sure how these are going to turn out, but there's a lot of it. Lettuce is getting consumed, learning to take the leaves off and not take out the whole head so that they grow back, because they do. It's pretty cool. Kale, more lettuce over there. And check it out, even more. That's pumpkin in there. Most of that is pumpkins, and there's squash as well. Yeah, I think this is the squash plant, but over there is where the pumpkin is. The two grafted apple trees are growing pretty good. Those are all the strawberry boxes that we just recently added. So now both sides of the yard are totally full with boxes, as you can see. And look at all that growth, that's so crazy. Tomato plant right here in this box that I made out of scrap wood. That's the only one out of these, many of these boxes that's scrap wood. So we still need to put in our water filtration system, those black hoses that will surround those boxes inside, and with a timer. Several timers so that different parts of the yard get watered at different times for 10 minutes at a time. Yeah, the tomato plant, this one obviously got watered too much because of the yellow leaves this past week. But, you know, they're starting to grow some tomatoes, but it's minimal. There's not much. It's not getting hot enough. I mean, it might be in the 80s today, but more recently, it just hasn't been getting hot enough. Yeah, this is squash. It's all squash in here. The pumpkins, I'm trying to think where the pumpkins are. Now that it's so covered, I can barely tell. But asparagus is growing in really good. But this one stumbled a little bit. I don't know if that really matters. But yeah, it's coming in nice. This tomato plant seems to be doing really well in terms of growing some tomatoes. And they're definitely there, but they're green. All this is tomato plants too, in these two boxes that I put in a couple years ago. These two ones were out of scrap wood from a fence. This is artichokes. Another artichoke. We ate one of them, it was pretty good. But immediately after we took that one off there, another one grew. It's good. And I think this is cucumbers. Deborah said she's found a few cucumbers. And there's another tomato plant. And an old barrel that was here before we moved into the place. But yeah, look at all this. A lot of stuff. But this is getting insane in here. There's my squash right there. I'm sure there's plenty of squash in there. I just got to dig through. You can already tell in there there's some stuff growing. But it's been nice. I've been getting greens out a lot out of that one box with the kale and the lettuces and collard greens here. I've been eating a lot of collard greens. And this Copenhagen cabbage, I've eaten a lot of that too. Usually I mix them up, I just throw them all together, put them into different rices and egg dishes and things like that. And those are the sunflower plants that seem to be coming in nicely. Hopefully we'll have our mammoth sunflowers pretty soon, especially as more sun comes in. So I think they'll look really cute with the yellow and the red door. Little old houses really like sunflowers in front of old houses. And trees are coming in good. The persimmons and cherry tree. And the fig tree is starting to show some figs. I don't know if this one so much. Yeah, there you go. Starting to show some figs. This one too. Another fig tree. They're not really in yet. They're little teeny tiny ones. And this one, cherry tree's coming in. And this is the pear tree. It's coming in pretty well. Not major change so far. And the basil really came in, as well as the cilantro. I've been taking off the little flowers on here so that it grows. I assume that would mean that the leaves will grow better. It's one of the timers we're going to be using. This is for the backyard, for the trees. There's two more of those outside out front that we'll be using for all the other different boxes. So there's quite a bit of them. And the chickens are really growing up. Hi. Hi, Petunia. They don't make those little tweet tweet sounds anymore. They've learned to go buck buck. Hey, buck buck. Hi, Petunia. Hey, Daphne. And that's Iris right there. Hi. Oh my. What are you bitching about? Hey. Hi. Yeah, they've really grown up. Oh my. What's that all about? Petunia sometimes will jump on my shoulder. Just decides, keeps eyeing at it, and finally just makes the leap. But those water things are cool. It takes like 4 days until it actually gets refilled again. I've been looking at it every day, and it's not a lot of maintenance involved with that sort of thing. The food too. But I throw a lot of greens that are dying out front in here. And scraps from the greens I bring in, just throw them in here and they chew on it. What? Hi. Hi, Petunia. You want to go cruise around? You guys want to cruise around? Alright, I'm going to open your little door. Go out and eat bugs and cap on cat shit and stuff. Okay? That make you happy? Yeah. You're free. You're free. Yeah, you're free. Come on out. Buck. Come on, Iris. Buck. Found all kinds of niblets.